Blitz on 2 starts now.
I never get tired of that intro, man. Hey, everybody, and welcome once again to the Blitz on 2. It's week 10 of the high school football season, the final regular season week. I'm Mark Morgan. Every Friday night at this time, we're your one-stop shopping for all your high school football needs. Region titles on the line tonight.
Yeah, that is correct. Glad to have you, and I'm Dan Fanning. It all comes down to this. 5 region championships this evening. We begin with the biggest 2. The number 1 team in 5A, Somerville, hasn't gone undefeated in a regular season since 2006. Get this, they have not beaten their opponent tonight, their rival, 4D, since 2018. A sold-out McKissick Field. Look at this. The fire marshal had to turn people away at the gates. Jaden Cummings right here to Quintrell Pettiford. His grandma calls him Pickle. I'ma call him Pickle. It was 13-7 right there. Big gain by 12. Later in the drive, Cummings gets under center, muscles his way in from the 1, 19-7 Somerville. The Wave go for 2. Cummings finds El Presidente, Keyshawn Washington, for the 2-point conversion, 21-7 ball game. Then, ensuing kickoff, watch right here, Ryan Campbell fields it around the 5.
Oh, come on.
Shows off the Jets. And wow. He is gone. How about that? 6 in for 6. That makes it a 21-14 contest at halftime. Third quarter, we go after Somerville holds on a fourth down. The bell cow, Trey Green, cashes in. Cha-ching! 15 hard-nosed yards for the score. That makes it 28-14 home team. And how about this? Somerville stays undefeated. They win the region crown over rival 4D, 48-28.
Great shooting, Dan.
Thank you, sir. Now enter tonight in Class 4A, Region 7. Both James Island and Lucy Beckham still perfect. The Trojans 9-0. The homestanding Bengals 8-0.
That's right. Something had to give tonight with both teams coming in unbeaten. This was expected to be a barn burner, and it was. The battle of the unbeatens, and here we go. Kind of shake hands, gentlemen, and we're off and running. We pick it up. Bengals on the march early. The handoff to Steven Seegers. He goes around the left side, coming right at you. 25 yards before he's knocked out of bounds. I know I bailed a bit there, but I'm always a bit skittish when they come towards me.
Better be safe than sorry.
That drive stalls. Trojans with it. Braxton Scott fires to DJ Wright, who makes the catch. His knee was down. Gain of 7, though. Then watch Scott running the option. He will pitch this late to a Montre Scott right there. Scott zips around the left side with a huge gainer, 25 yards. Trojans moving the sticks. We change ends into the first quarter. J.I. knocking on the door. James Maxwell carries it home. 1 yard for the score. PAT, no good. 6-zip Trojans. Lucy Beckham with it. Ground attack in high gear. It's Seegers again. 20 yards before he is stopped. Bengals on the move. That guy can carry the rock. Seegers again. He will get the call. A 1-yard TD run. That caps a 95-yard drive. The PAT was good. 7-6. Lucy Beckham at the break. We thought this would be a great game, and it was. To the board. J.I. pulls away a bit at the end and holds on. Trojans still unbeaten. 24-13, your final.
As we go to Stratford and Goose Creek, this for the region as well. 17, third quarter. Malik McGowan takes the rock, does his thing, picks up a 15. There you go, 21-17. You see the score behind us. And that leads to this. Kamani Clary, young bull, finds a wide open receiver. It's Shawan Grant. How about this? Pick him up, put him down, touchdown. Goose Creek. 28-17, Goose Creek. Stratford would answer. Jakin Davis on the QB keeper. He goes 12 yards to Pater Jakin, one of the best signal callers in the Lowcountry. That cuts the Gators' lead to 28-24. How about this? Denny McDaniel has the boys firing on all cylinders at the right time. How about this? Stratford, they were down but not out at the midpoint of the season. The Knights win the region over Goose Creek 38-35. Now, coming off the Week 9, Hanahan controlled their destiny this evening against Buford.
That's right, Dan. Coming off that huge win over Phillip Simmons. Last week, the Hawks looking to grab the region title by beating the Eagles. This would not be an easy feat. Here we go. Hawks coming off that and feeling good, hoping to take the region as they enter the field. Eagles score first, a short TD run right here by Jaden Andrews. The PAT was good for the visitors, 7-zip. Buford. Hawks with it now. Julius Hippensteel will fire to Landon Gomes, friend of the show, one of many friends of the show. Watch Gomes go. Nice gain of 30 for Hanahan. Move the sticks. That leads to this. Kayvon Rivera, another good friend of the program, walks in for the score. He even looks like a bull when he doesn't get hit. To the board we go. Hanahan wins the region title. 35-24. Again, the Hawks are one of a handful of teams, Dan, this season that is playing its best football right now when it matters most.
And we come back to Mount Pleasant Park West, Class 2A, Region 7, title on the line between Timberland and OCA. 7-3 game in the third. Edward Reidenbach scamper picks up a decent gain. OCA would take a 10-7 lead in the fourth quarter. Later, Nate Strom chip shot field goal adds to the lead. It's now 13-7 Land Sharks. Can they hold on? Let's find out. Same score. Wolves last chance, late fourth quarter. Kylan Brown pass, try to keep the chains going. Incomplete. Land Sharks come back to win the game. Land Sharks come back to win the region, 13-7 over Timberland. Now in Class 1A, get this. Cross has yet to allow a point to a region foe this season.
Sean Wright's team is good, having already wrapped up the region title, looking for its 9th straight win. This team hasn't lost since week 1. The Burke Band crushing it as always as the Bulldogs welcome the Trojans to Stony Field. Visiting Trojans get a turnover early. First play from scrimmage, the Bulldog pass is picked off by Jamez Way and Cross takes over. They score on the next play. Watch Tyler Mungeon, good friend of the program, fires to the end zone. Caden Ramsey has it. Nice is right. Touchdown Cross. The try for 2 was no good. 6-0 Trojans. Cross comes up with a turnover again. Another interception. This time it's Tyshawn Gavins. He picks it off kind of out of your screen, but watch this. He heads down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way. Yes way. 45 yards for the score. The PAT was no good. Cross on top 12-0. This team does it on both sides of the ball, obviously, and in this one, not a close game. Cross, 9 straight wins, 53-0 over Burke. That's a team no one wants to play in the 1A playoffs.
Yeah, I would say so again. Obviously, they didn't allow a point in that game, so every region contest, they won by a shutout.
Unbelievable. Wow. Sean Wright's doing a great job there at Cross. All right, we're just getting started here on the Blitz on 2. Going to call a quick timeout. We'll let the sponsors do their thing. Yeah, some big contests tonight in these skeezer ranks. We'll take a look at those and more when we come back. Welcome back. The Blitz on 2 keeps right on rolling. Ashley Ridge looking to complete a 2-loss regular season in Jeff Tate's first year. This team has been fun to watch. Yeah, the Swamp Foxes getting ready for the playoffs tonight against Stahl with one of the most prolific offenses in the entire nation. Now get this, Derek Sally, number 6. He is second nationally in receiving yards. What? Swamp Foxers receive the opening kick. 19 ticks into the contest. Trevor Kalis deep to Nick Jefferson. Number 1 gives us our first score, 7-0 AR. Second drive, handoff to Jay Nacosta. AR can do it on the ground as well. Big gain right here by number 2. Now, somebody may or may not have been recording or not recording the second touchdown. Don't want to name any names, but he's the one that's talking to you right now. Anyway, I'm making for it right here. Trevor, Kayla screen to Derek Sally. Watch 6, do the rest. Right, running down the sideline, stiffs arm a man, get out of the way. 6, strolls in for 6. Derek Sally is a baller. Anyway, we go to the final score, AR. Not much trouble this evening over Stahl. They win 70-0. One of our local teams going out of town, Wando on the road at Socastee. The Braves and head coach Ben Hampton enjoying a 27-0 lead. But Warriors responding second quarter short touchdown run from 3 yards out. Wando hits pay dirt, making it 27-7. Braves were good on this night, though. They're back to work here. Senior quarterback Rocco Wojcik caps off the drive with a quarterback keeper. It's now 34-7. You can kind of guess where this one is going. A really tough night for Wando on the road. Socastee, not a bad ball club. We'll go ahead and go to the score. We'll show you the final. 47-7 Braves over the Warriors. And one score to show you from District 4 Stadium in North Charleston. BE, with this win, they are heading to the playoffs. They double up Academic Magnet, 24-12, your final score. Let's check out a great Skeeza matchup now. Devontae Holloman's Pinewood Prep squad riding a 6-game winning streak. Yeah, Darren McFadden would love this matchup as we got that wood right here. Pinewood meeting another great story this season in Northwood.
Now NA with it as we join the action up in Carnes Crossroads. Austin Grady with the QB sneak. He's under that pile and across the plane. PAT up and good. Homestanding Chargers up 7-0. Ensuing kickoff. Watch this. Daniel Wiggins of the Panthers picks the ball up as it rolls towards him right here. And he takes off. What a crazy run. Watch as he goes back and forth. Follows his blocks down the opposing sideline. Gets through the NA sideline and then goes all the way for the score. How about that? We're tied at 7. Then Chargers strike back. Austin Grady, to good friend of the program. It is tie. Washington tie up and over the defense. Nicely done. He is one of the best receivers in the Lowcountry. Northwood goes up by a score, but how about this? Pinewood Prep make it 7 in a row. The Panthers win over Northwood 14-13.
More skis action. PorterGal hosting First Baptist 21-0 PG as we pick it up. Cyclones hand off to J.J. Flood, very close personal friend of the show. Some tough yards outside for him right here as Porter is in the red zone. Now, looking right at you. The handoff to J.J. again. He does what he does. 15 yards, touchdown Cyclones. The PAT was good. 28-zip home team. Now, Hurricanes with it, trying to get something going. Zacoby Riley will fire the short pass to Marique Gibbs. Gibbs with a nice little gain of 8 there on the pitch and catch before he's knocked out of bounds. Now that drive stalled. J.J. Flood, one more time. Where is he? There he is. He breaks 2 tackles, and you're watching 20 from behind. That's what you're doing. 70 yards for the score.
He ran for 262, get this, on only 8 carries.
He's good, everybody, and a close friend of the show. Been with us multiple times. That made it 35-0 Cyclones. To the board we go. 59-7 PorterGal. This is a team that has played consistently well all season long. Let's keep it rolling here. More Skeeza action. Colleton Prep making the trek to Mount Pleasant. Yeah, there we go. Taking on PCA Warhawks, wasting a little time. That's Caleb Davis. Big gain down inside the PCA 40. This might be a 2-point try. Davis will rumble in to make it 8-0 right there. More on Davis a little later on. This is a jet sweep right here. Check it out. Weaving his way all the way down the field for the score. That made it 16-0. Visitors on top. Colleton Prep, pretty good ball club this year. They score right there and hit pay dirt, as you see, go up 16-0. And then Cole Davis with a swing pass to Walker Bryan. And Walker, Texas Bryan, according to the sheet of paper in front of me, does the rest.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. 23-0 Colleton Prep at that point. And we go to the board, 56-14 Colleton Prep, a winner. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. I don't know about you. Another brief timeout here on the Blitz.
Yeah, it's been a long week, a long night. Anyway, we're glad you're watching. We have some more scores. Also, our play of the night on the other side. Stay with us.
And welcome back to the Blitz on 2. I'm Mark Morgan along with Dan Fanning. We're wrapping up Week 10. Again, this is the final regular season week. A lot of these games that we've just shown you mean a lot. A lot of teams kind of finishing up their schedule, whether they're in the playoffs or not. Philip Simmons is in the playoffs. The Iron Horses with only 1 loss this season. They beat Battery Creek tonight by a final of 43-14. You also see Berkeley beating Cane Bay 24-21. Nice win by the Stags over a good Cane Bay club. A couple other scores of note as we kind of continue to go around the Lowcountry. Baptist Hill, actually, that one's reversed. Baptist Hill beat St. John's by a score of 29-6. So Baptist Hill a winner there. Woodland, that team is in the playoffs. Woodland, an easy win over Edisto this evening. The final there, 57-8. A couple other scores of note. Bluffton big over Colleton County. That final was 55-21. Bluffton is a team that obviously throws the ball all over the field. Real exciting offense in the same region, obviously with Colleton County, James Island, and Lucy Beckham. But Bluffton wins that one. Georgetown, rough season for the Bulldogs. They fall to Dillon tonight. Dillon, pretty good ball club. That final, 62-14. Couple other scores of note. Shootout here, Manning a winner over Waccamaw by a score of 48-43.
And some Skeeza scores to show you. Williamsburg Academy shuts out the Carolina Academy 43-0. Also, Clarendon Hall victorious over St. John's Christian 16-9. And we're still waiting on a Calhoun Academy and Dorchester Academy score. We may give you that in the morning, so stay tuned for that. Now watch this. We're in the giving mood tonight, so we'll give you 3 plays of the night.
3?
How about that?
Excellent.
Daniel Wiggins of Pinewood Prep right here. They're down 7-0 against Northwood. He houses the ensuing kickoff after the Chargers scored back and forth. How about this? Pinewood is on a roll, so is Daniel Wiggins. And speaking of kickoff returns, Ryan Campbell, good, of Fort Dorchester, burst through a hole, and it is good night, Irene, the kicker. Doesn't have a chance, 6. Hightails it in for 6 for Fort D. Then one more score to show you right here. Christina, if you don't mind going back up just a tad. Keep going, keep going. There you go, appreciate it. Tyshawn Gavins of Cross. Interception, takes it back to the house, hurdles this man as Cross continues their winning ways tonight against Burke.
Dan, that was a great call by you. Not 1, not 2, but 3 plays of the night. So we got to put a quick bow on this thing, running out of time. Again, stick with us. Playoffs start next week. Thanks for watching the Blitz on 2. I'm Mark Morgan.
Yeah, we will have you covered throughout the week leading up to round 1 of the playoffs. Don't forget, plenty of college football tomorrow. Also, the Battery back in town, back in action. The second round of the USL Championship playoffs at Patriots Point.
Christina Lobo, thank you. Gerard Capers, thank you. Everybody have a good week.
That's right. Thanks for watching. See you next week.